I think that the bravest thing that you can do is really listen to yourself. And I also see clients struggle with this because I meet them when they're trying to get their new business off the ground. And I can't tell you how many times we have to go back and do a little bit of work around grieving and releasing what was to make room for what is to come. So I would love to hear from you as someone who has done this in a very big and public way. What was that process like for you when you went from having this one business close to opening your new coaching business?
So, like I said, I knew that this was going to happen for a while before. So it was really a very internal thing. It was a lot of journaling, a lot of meditation. It became a practice for me in that time. I definitely was battling a lot of anxiety around it too. So I started going to therapy, and it sounds like a lot, but I had to really take care of myself to be able to show up for my family as well, right? It was very, very all consuming to go through this change. Um, and my husband actually kindly said to me, "Can we please take a moment before you do your next thing?" Because he knows me. And every entrepreneur has this beautiful curse, which is what's next, right? So I did. I was already consulting and I was already helping other businesses to grow, but it wasn't this out in the world, this is what I'm doing, I'm coaching, right? I was just kind of helping people on the side. So I said, I'll do these kind of projects, but I won't come out to the world, and I'll just really kind of learn and soak things up. So we did that for about 6 months, and quietly I was doing things for free. I was meeting people for coffee, but it was also because I really wanted to get to a place where I felt like my resolve was strong enough to announce it again. And so again, it was really listening to what I knew was best for me and for my family too. And I took a beat. What do I want my life to look like again? And that's really where I decided, I'm going to go small team. I'm going to keep this kind of tame, if you will. Not I was working very long hours before and had to show up on the weekends. And I was like, I'm not doing that again. I want this to look. So I really gave myself the time and the space to decide what my new structure was going to be. Although I didn't know what my business was going to look like exactly. That was not a perfect picture at all. But I started saying that I was coaching about 6 months later, and then I announced it to the world, which really just meant my Instagram following um, and my email list about a year after we sold everything. And so I was ready for the responses. And I also got like a really positive response from that whole community, right? Because it was always like, let me know what you do next. And are you going to open another store? And I kept saying, no, no, no. So they were kind of looking, right? My community was rooting for me, which was so cool to be on the receiving end of their positivity. But I also worked for that whole kind of year to be ready to receive that positivity, because there were definitely, when everything was closed down, it was heavy. It was a lot. So I wouldn't have been able to receive the happiness that they were